screaming bite alarms, some very cheesy dancing, hard fighting carp, oh yeah, and some angry crabs. The Armstrongs are on their annual fishing holiday. Now the family are pretty used to this. We go there each year and we catch some rather nice carp along the way. For this year's fishing holiday, we went to Carlton Meres in Suffolk, a beautiful venue that's mainly a holiday park but with some very nice fishing lakes. It's got golf, it's got dancing, swimming, all sorts. Now let's start the trip. Well, we are on our way to Carlton Meres Holiday Park. We're all in the van now. We've got Barley, the kids, and Faye behind the camera. And they're watching, what are you watching, Willow? They're watching Ben and Holly to try and bide the time a little bit. We've got about an hour and a half journey along the A14. Hopefully there's going to be no traffic and we're going to be there shortly. Hopefully we're going to catch some fish and have a lovely time. After a few hours, we were soon at our destination, and it was, of course, Halloween themed. Looks like it.
Oh wow, look, there's cobwebs all up here.
Oh.
This could be an issue. I think it's got the cobwebs. It's got the cobwebs, yeah. What's that in the bush?
Oh, there's a ghost in the tree! Right, we've got to Carlton Meres, and it is chucking it down with rain, isn't it, Willow?
Yeah.
Huh? Yes, that's? Yeah, it's chucking it down with rain. So I'm going to go and have a look at the lake whilst they go for a little swim in there, I think. Who am I talking to? The camera, look. Do you want to talk to it? No. So I think the kids are going to go for a swim and I'm going to go for a little walk around the lake in the rain. Right, it's a bit of a full van. I've dropped the Kiddlywinks off at the arcade with Mummy. And Daddy is going to go and check out the lake, trickle a bit of bait in, no doubt, to a few likely looking spots, because the plan is to fish there sort of this evening. A bit of bait in there. Get them ready. Right. Nice. All good. Bait, Polaroids, catapult. Check. Right. Got the old bucket and catapult ready. Let's go for a little walk around the lakes now. This one is the bottom lake. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful place. That's the bottom lake, look. Pretty mega. Oh, it's nice and clear. Lovely and clear. And have a little look. Beautiful lake, this one. Weedy, perfect. We're going to bait some spots in the edge, I think. I really think that it's going to be edge fishing on here. Look at it, stunning little place, isn't it? Awesome little cabins that you can rent. We haven't got one of these. My missus wanted to go a bit more luxury in one of the bigger lodges, so I'd obviously be quite happy to have one of these on the side of the lake. Yeah, look up under some of these. Just look like they would hold carp. The bait's up in a little spot on the edge. Mint under here. Well, still carrying on my lap. Let's take that GoPro out. Bonjour. Yeah, I'm not in fishing gear, I know. So you probably think I look a bit of a muppet, but spending every minute I can. It's a bit of a family holiday stroke fishing trip, and I managed to get away for an hour. So, of course, I'm baiting up a few swims. Just been talking to, there's two bivvies on here, both opposite each other, right down the end of the lake. I thought that might mean that they knew something I didn't, but yeah, neither of them have caught. Don't think it's the easiest lake in the world. Don't know. Don't think it is, judging by those two, but you never know, do you? But yeah, just having a little walk around. I do love it here. It's a beautiful little lake. Imagine owning one of them bad boys. Yeah, gonna walk around, put a little bit of bait in, see if I can see a few carp. Right, so I'm basically just trying to find a little bit of silt because there's loads of weed, and I have done really close quarters. Getting a lovely little drop there in the silt, little pullback, you see, look, smooth as anything. And that is just as the weed stops. So yeah, that's one spot sorted, one spot over there sorted. Going to keep the bait trickling in and then fish it. Oh wow, I'm watching 2 carp feed right on the spot now. I've just pulled that pellet. Yes, I knew this spot looked good. I just saw some puffs of cloud come up and then a fish just came in and passed it. Yes, 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 that is what I wanted to see. Look all that silt popping up. Yes, that is what I wanted to see. So what's quite hilarious is that I'm sort of lowering my lead off the rod tip on this bank to try and sort of gauge what the bottom's like. There's someone fishing opposite over to this bank and he's saying, "Oi, I'm fishing over there." Well, if you want to fish over here, why not fish it from this bank in the edge? You can imagine what I said to him. It's going to be a bit of a quick one because I've got nothing prepped at all and it's getting dark. You can fish till like 10 o'clock apparently.
Go, go!
This little barra. Quality, eh? It ain't electric unfortunately, but it'll do for this session. Just one rod, little bit of gear, got an hour's fishing until kids club. See what can happen, eh? Well, with my new little trolley in tandem, I made my way down to the lake. I walked past all these beautiful lodges and got my gear at the ready. My chosen tactics were going to be solid bags, of which I soon had lowered right into the edge where I'd seen those fish a little bit earlier on. It didn't take long at all to set that one rod trap. We're in. We got one on. Got one on. Just got to get under these trees. Yes. Yes, we got one on. Whoa, that absolutely ripped off. Nice. Come on in, mate. Come on in. Yes. Nice. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Nice. It's like a 20-pounder potentially. Lovely. Well, how about that one? It's not easy to get nice lighting at night time. Yeah, Faye's just got the little handy cam, but that is a beautiful carp, over 20 pounds, on a solid bag, caught an hour before Kids Club, which is where we're going to go now. So yeah, beautiful little carp in front of the lodge. I'm going to get her back and go to Kids Club, and then I'll be up early in the morning to hopefully catch another one. Thank you, Faye. Struggling with the light. Right, I'm going into Kids Club very much. Spot the angler. After sleeping like a log, I was up at the crack of dawn making myself my first coffee of the morning, in anticipation, of course, for a few bites. Well, it's very, very early, as you can probably see, and I'm not talking loud because a lot of people will still be in bed. But I'm off to the lake. I'm off to the top lake where I was yesterday, and I actually stashed all my gear in a bush, which I'm hoping is still there, so I didn't have to keep carting my little yellow barrow around, although it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I stashed it all in a bush about 7 o'clock last night in the dark. It's only just got light, so I'm hoping it's all going to still be there. But yeah, I'm wandering down to the lake with Barley Boy this morning. Put a little bit of bait in last night, so let's hope they've been troughing and we get another chance today at one of the old ones. Well, luckily no one found my stash of tackle. My trolley was there, my rucksack and all my bits. I quickly whipped up a couple of solid bags and soon had them lowered into position. One on the spot that I caught from the previous night, to which I quickly slacked off just to keep everything pinned down. My other rod was a swim just up the bank off the corner of this willow tree. It looked absolutely perfect. Quite a bit of weed. It's moving now. Oh, it's a tiny one. A really small one. But it's a fish. There we go. Nice. I think we'll just unhook him in the net. There you go. Quick look at the rig. Inline lead, safe zone leader, size 6, wide gape, X camera, some supernatural hook link, Northern Special, it's going inside a solid bag. Pretty simple stuff. Yep, so my solid bags weren't ultra tight, I was only plopping them in the edge, and I soon had another solid bag in position, and it didn't take long to get another bite. Slightly. Very slightly. Seems to be a lot of little ones. Go on then, mate. There we go. Him. Morning, mate. Very angry, tiny, little common carp, look. Can't even hold him properly, he's so small. Look at him. He's cool, isn't he? Nice little fish. You're right to walk past, mate, don't worry. Yeah, all good. Barney, look, chasing the dogs. Pretty little fish.
Later that afternoon, we did a little bit of scooting, had a lot of fun, ate some strawberries and a ham baguette. Oh yeah, and then disaster struck.
So, just had some lunch, come out the kids club, had a bit of a mare. Look, let me just turn this camera around. No, look. That is not good. Look at the tyre. Flat as a pancake. Absolute nightmare. So, the RAC are on their way to save the day. There we go. Superman's been out to sort it. Doesn't look great, but it'll do the job. Recommend the RAC.
Later that afternoon, we went and did a bit of crazy golf. And I'm sure that this deserved to go in. Not sure about that lip out either, that was for birdie. What are we all saying? That doesn't count, surely, it popped out. It went in and popped out. What does Willow think?
Yes, it did. Definite birdie.
We decided to knock golf on the head and got these little carts for the day where we had our little husky pulling us along Barley. Not really. And then we did more dancing, more stuff in the arcades before I was soon ready to get back fishing.
Right, so we've parked up the truck and I couldn't help but come for a little walk on the big lake, which is actually known as the bottom lake, which is a lot bigger than the one I've been fishing. I have no idea whether they're bigger fish or not. Not a clue. I've just walked along the bank and noticed some incredibly cloudy water. It's definitely carp. So I might come back here tonight. Right, 10 minutes spare. So after seeing those fish clouding up on the other lake, I'm going to go and get my gear, get it over there, and there's loads of carts and stuff going around here. I'm going to go and get the gear, put a little bit of bait in, put the gear in the bush, go swimming, and go try it.
I was soon lugging my gear all the way down to that bottom bit of the lake, and I couldn't wait to return.
Right, well, I'm back down the old lake. Just got a couple of hours fishing till 10 o'clock. I've come straight back to where I saw them clouding up earlier on. So I've dropped a couple of rods on it. We've been to kids club, been in the arcade and all that malarkey. And now I'm back fishing for a few hours, so yeah, let's see what happens. Right, I've got about 45 minutes left of the session. The rod's just rattled off with this one. Lovely fish, over 20 pounds, first fish from the lake. Yeah, it's a lovely one. Got little orange spots on him. Lovely old carp. Taking out the edge on a solid bag. Loads of kids going crazy behind me. But yeah, nice to have a few hours before bed. The kids are in bed now. We've done all the family stuff. And I'm here catching carp. Hey, lovely times. Let's get you back, mate.
I did return to the bait the following morning, and I plopped a few solid bags exactly where I'd spread that bait. But unfortunately, all the inquiries that I had were from bream, and they were really small bream as well. Probably skimmers. So it's time to move on.
Right, so I am back in the original spots. Rods are out. I've put one tucked under this little tree, as per last few days, and one next door. So let's see what the next hour brings, because I haven't got long left. He's a nice one, isn't he? Lovely old carp. What do you reckon, Hux? Harry Potter? You like it, Willow? What do you reckon? Nearly £20, you reckon? You do? Lovely fish. Right, that's the end of the fishing session. Let's get her back and go to Harry Potter, shall we? Good boy. Right, ready? Let's go. You say bye-bye, Willow. It's going back home, look. Oh, there he goes. Back home. Say bye-bye, fishy. Bye-bye, fishy. Gone home. It's because it swam home. Well, what a hilarious end to the session. I've just done that fish, and actually the guys that were behind me that pulled up in the golf cart, I'd been reported for putting the fish into a bag and potentially taking it home to eat. Not sure they realised it was just my retainer, so they came down basically to check whether I was about to take the fish into one of the huts to cook for dinner, which of course I'm not. It was in my retainer sling for the kids to come down, which we did the photographs. Luckily the wardens they found the funny side to it and actually hung around and congratulated me for catching the carp. But they did hang around to watch me put it back. So yeah, that was quite funny. Funny end to the session. Anyway, right, I'm off to Harry Potter. What a lovely finish, lovely carp, lovely old common. Had a wonderful trip. Time to go. So, I did say that was the end of the fishing. Oh, I'm just about to kick a football at the same time. But instead, we've decided to come crabbing. We are in a village called Walberswick, and apparently it's where they have the crabbing championships in Suffolk. Oh, it's got to kick the football again. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, apparently it's where they have the crabbing championships. So we're going to get a crab line and also a bucket. See if we can go and catch a few crabs. Well, we spent an hour or so in Walberswick. Huxley loved playing with the crab toys. We managed to get our crabbing bucket and bait and soon jumped on the little boat to go and do a bit of crabbing. And of course, we caught loads. We even had to take a long old walk home because we missed the boat back. But there you go. And just before we finish, we want to say... And don't forget to...
Click that side.
Subscribe.